The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Dancing to his left. Going deep here for Stills. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now Jackson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. He's going to launch this thing way down. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Third and goal, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Seth Roberts there to make the grab as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Watson with a give to Miller, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Ringo.
They'll try and throw for it here. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Miller. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Alert 3. Alert 3.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Let's go.
It's a first down following a gain of 3.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you've got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first.
Let's go.
First down, a run with Hyde. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. From just shy of midfield, Watson.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Trying to get it that time to Stills, and it's 3rd and 4. Here's Watson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got Fuller. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson rolling to his right. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Jackson now.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Ready, watch 52. 52's the mic. You remember me? You remember me?
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long, being chased out left. Letting one go deep for Roberts. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking that time for Stills, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again is Watson. He lets this one fly toward the back. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans push further out in front. Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Ready for this, man. 61.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson buying time to his left. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. Jackson now, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. This one complete to Ingram. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
41 Mike, 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. I got wide. Crunch.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Here's Jackson.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On 2nd and 1, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Switch.
Jackson from the shotgun. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Watson. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get ready.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Roberts got it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Check three.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Yo.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Off of play action, it's Watson. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. On first down, it's Watson.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
We got 3 down.
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. Watson. And it's caught. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Hey, here we go.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram, and he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Again, they'll run with Ingram, and he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Jackson flushed out right. Trying to improvise. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And an alley to run. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Ingram, and this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. This will be caught by Brown. That goes for a gain of 31. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown. Mark Ingram with his second touchdown of the afternoon. Taking the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
All day, baby, all day.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. He finds Hopkins complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
It's complete to Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Watson. He's going to take off with it. Now a desperation throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And a big turnover there, as his guys will get the football back. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Ready. 41 Mike, right here.
They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well, as they come up 2nd and 7. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Houston Texans. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Reset. 19.
Mike 57.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Crash. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Come on. Switch it.
Check 37. Check 37. 57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
Watson on first down. Underneath for Miller. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9.
They're running it.
Watson now to throw. They go screen pass to Hyde. And some room to maneuver. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
You're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. Quick pass out to Miller. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now a first down throw, Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Got him, go.
Out of the gun, Watson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score on the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go,
Jackson. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again. Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hunt. 64. Wing.
Watch safety.
Go.
Safety's creeping.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to them.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it. Through an opening, and there he goes. And it's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure. And a loose football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit and, in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Mike 57.
Now Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Texans push further out in front. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 79 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So after the throwing again is Watson, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Texans push further out in front. To throw is Watson. This is caught. Was he in? Yeah. Yes. 2 points. Texans football to start quarter 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.